Guys, I just found this one here. This is the cheapest I think I've ever seen these. I don't know if I linked this in the other one earlier, but I wanted to make a specific video for this one. This is the Arusnek, and that's the one that's the most common. You might find these other cheaper ones that don't have a full plastic case. You definitely don't want those. So let me take a look here and see.
Plate return for the run 28 shows a disability placard registered to the vehicle owner. I'll be clear with the 2 and back on route to the 61 hit run.
So they have different firmwares, the hardware versions. So sometimes that's important to pay attention to, but this is basically your frequency range. Probably depends on the port you're using. But see, this here, it has that little thing. There's other ones that don't have that, and they're like completely open in that area. You could plug this thing into your computer and use it. It's really cool what you can do with these things. The other thing, I don't know if they sell these with extra stuff to where like you get like a better deal. But $47, man, that's pretty damn good. There are some other ones out there that might be worth buying if you want the other size. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm looking at nothing but Black Friday deals. And look at this. And then now we just found another one that's actually even less, I think. Where's the first one? 47. I believe these are not the same. Let's take a look at the other one. Okay. This is a SeeSii, which I think it says on all of them, but it's number 36. Comes with, it looks like the same amount of stuff. It's the same hardware version. I guess you could buy this one too. It wouldn't really matter. I don't really see where it's anything different. It's just different companies selling it and they have their name on it maybe. But I think that name is on the one I bought. So now if you want the practice board, it might be worth buying one of these other ones instead. The practice board is pretty cool. It lets you test different circuits and things like that, and shows you if you can find the instructions for it. It's really kind of a pain. But they have these different types of filters. You get a short and open, a low to through, an attenuator, low pass, high pass, 33 ohms, 75 ohms, and you can like look at all that stuff, and it's going to show you how to test it. But you got to have the instructions for it. If you don't have the instructions, like it's ridiculous to try and figure it out. So that one was like 59 versus 44. That is literally $15 for that board. So I don't really feel like that's a good deal. However, maybe this one is, because I think this might be a 4-inch one. Is this a 4-inch? I don't think it is. This is a completely different type of circuit. Like a breakout board where you can like test things. It looks like a 4-inch, but it's not. It's just a different type. So we got a 44 and we got a $47. It's got to be a 4-inch. Because look at that. That's that same thing on the edge there. Now, a $15 coupon on a 4-inch is pretty good also. So $82. And it's $70 to $67. Somewhere around there. Then you got these kind. Comes with a nice little case. $78 with a $12 coupon. That's even cheaper for a 4-inch. I don't know anything about the 4-inch ones. I think they have different hardware, software, whatever. Slightly different. $69 for that one. These are the ones you don't want right here. And these used to be the only ones you could get for this cheap. It used to be, none of them were $59, except for this one where the jog wheel like so sticks out like crazy. They don't really give you a good picture of this, but if you look here, you see these screws. This is actually a circuit board, and it's sort of kind of how like they do like those Hermes light, where they like a circuit board. See this? You can see it here. It's open enclosure, and there's a board in the middle, and then there's a board on the top and bottom. And when they were cheaper than the other ones, maybe it was worth it, but now it's not. I mean, look at this. See, it's all exposed, and this thing sticks out. There's no case around it to protect it at all, and it'd be really easy to break that thing. So I just tell people, don't buy this one. There's no reason to buy it. It actually costs more. So when they're not on sale, that one's cheaper. But yeah, for the money, I think we saw this other one here. It's strangely advertised. Okay, where did it go? Okay. We have this one. This is definitely a picture of another type, and it's not telling us the size. And I think this was something we noticed before in the past, where they had accidentally used the wrong photo. See this? That's a normal photo for a hardware 3.6. This here is a 4-inch. That is not what that is. That is not what that is. So the first picture is misleading. This picture right here, that's not the regular one. So anyway, $44, guys. I don't think it's any cheaper than that, unless there's like some other thing that I don't know. Let's go here. We'll check all departments, and then see if we can narrow it down price-wise. Maybe there's a way to find out. Okay, so we'll go slide this thing over. I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to 44. We'll go 45. And then that should narrow it down to where we're only seeing like that one. There's some kits for these. There's the test board. The test board could be as cheap as like $7, but it's usually about 12 or 13. There's different test boards, so before you buy a test board, make sure it's one that you can find everything for. I bought one, and I swear that some of the things are in the wrong position labeled wise. But there's definitely more than one version. Let's see here. So that's it, guys. That's the cheapest one.